Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Wait, is Carter Walton leaving Bold and the Beautiful? The Bold and the Beautiful fans can't help but notice the soap has backed Carter Walton into a corner. When the dust settles, Carter could even end up in prison. Is this the soap's way of giving Lawrence Street Victor's character a big send-off? Here's what's happening next week on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers ahead. Reach Forrester, Thurston K., will be in full-blown panic mode after Hope's mother, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, reveals the big Forrester Creations takeover to him. According to B and B Spoilers, Rich will race to get the legal mess straightened out and even call in the big guns for help. It's anyone's guess if Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, will be able to get the company back. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton went rogue and turned into the corporate Bonnie and Clyde. As far as they are concerned, the Forrester family is getting exactly what they deserve. Hope lost her marbles a while ago and is rumored to be checking in to mental health facilities soon. She will get away with her crimes scot-free. After all, she wasn't in her right mind. But Carter Walton really has no good excuse for his wild revenge plans. Even if Ridge doesn't have him thrown behind bars, what will keep Carter in Los Angeles? Once Hope gets help and a couple of prescriptions, their romance will most likely be over. Plus, nobody is going to hire him after this. It's starting to look like there may be some truth to those Lawrence Street Victor exit rumors after all. Despite multiple reports that he was joining new soap, The Gates on CBS, the actor has vehemently denied them. Was he toying with us and didn't want to ruin Carter's big exit story? Would you be sad to see Carter Walton leave? Carter Walton, portrayed by the talented Lawrence St. Victor, is one of the most intriguing characters on the Bold and the Beautiful B&B. His journey has been filled with dramatic twists, emotional highs and lows, and complex relationships. Fans have grown to love Carter, from his role as a lawyer to his romantic entanglements with some of the show's most iconic characters. But recently, whispers have been circulating, causing many viewers to wonder, is Carter Walton leaving the Bold and the Beautiful? A brief recap of Carter Walton's role. Carter Walton first appeared on The Bold and the Beautiful in 2013. Initially introduced as the legal counsel for the Forrester family, Carter's character quickly grew into one of the show's most compelling personalities. A handsome and intelligent lawyer, Carter navigated the world of corporate power struggles, high-stakes relationships, and dramatic love stories. While he began as a professional figure, Carter soon found himself entangled in the personal lives of the Forrester family. His relationship with Quinn Fuller, Rena Sofer, was one of the show's most notable arcs, where Carter's loyalty and emotional vulnerability were put to the test. Fans cheered for Carter as he fought for love, but his journey was not without heartbreak. His role in the Quinn Eric, John McCook storyline, for example, was a turning point that solidified his place in the hearts of viewers. Carter has also been part of high-profile love stories. His passionate affair with Zoe Buckingham, Kiara Barnes, ended in heartbreak when she chose to marry Zend Forrester, Delon Metz, leaving Carter devastated. His brief involvement with Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, brought even more drama to the show, as he once again tried to find love in the midst of chaos. Yet Carter has always remained a steadfast character at the center of the Bold and the Beautiful, loyal to his friends, family, and his profession, despite the emotional turmoil surrounding him. But like all characters on soaps, change is inevitable. And that leads us to the big question, is Carter Walton leaving? Rumors and speculation. The rumors surrounding Carter's potential departure from the Bold and the Beautiful have been circulating for some time now. Given the show's constantly evolving storylines and the fact that actors come and go, It's not uncommon for fans to get anxious about the fates of their favorite characters. So what has sparked this particular round of speculation? Increased screen time for other characters. In recent months, fans have noticed that Carter has been on screen less often. With the rise of other prominent storylines, such as the ongoing drama between Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, many have questioned whether Carter is being phased out. It's natural for soap operas to rotate their characters in and out of storylines, but this absence has led to heightened concerns. Contract negotiations. It's no secret that contract negotiations between actors and production companies can sometimes lead to significant changes. Lawrence St. Victor's contract might be a point of speculation here. While there has been no official confirmation of his departure, some fans have speculated that the actor might be pursuing other opportunities, which could lead to Carter being written off the show. A shift in storylines. The Bold and the Beautiful is no stranger to reinventing characters and shifting focus as the show progresses. As the storylines become more centered around younger generations, like Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, there's been a question of whether Carter's role will continue to evolve or if he'll be phased out. It's important to note that Carter has had less involvement in the primary family dramas in recent months, which may indicate that the writers are preparing for something new. Personal life of the actor. Lawrence St. Victor has been vocal about his career aspirations outside of The Bold and the Beautiful. He is not only an actor, but also a writer and producer. The fact that St. Victor has diverse interests and skills could suggest that he may eventually choose to pursue other projects, leading to Carter's departure from the soap. Romantic entanglements. Carter's recent romantic storyline has also been a cause for concern. His on-again, off-again relationship with Paris has been a significant part of his character development, but fans are beginning to question whether there's enough narrative potential for Carter to remain tied to that storyline. The dynamic with Paris has felt somewhat stagnant, which has led many to wonder if it's time for Carter to move on from this relationship, or perhaps even leave the Bold and the Beautiful altogether. What would Carter's departure mean for the show? If Carter Walton were to leave The Bold and the Beautiful, it would undoubtedly be a significant blow to the show. For many viewers, Carter is a relatable, grounded character in a world full of high drama and outrageous storylines. His integrity, loyalty, and emotional depth have made him an anchor on the show, and his absence would leave a noticeable void. Carter's departure could also signal a shift in the show's direction. As the Forrester family grows more complex, the writers may want to focus on fresh, younger characters or bring in new faces to shake up the dynamic. However, replacing a character as beloved as Carter would be no easy task. His departure would not only impact the storyline, but also the show's loyal fan base, many of whom have supported his journey through thick and thin. Will Carter be written off or leave on his own terms? If Lawrence St. Victor does decide to leave, it remains to be seen how Carter's exit would be handled. Would it be a sudden, dramatic departure? Or would the writers choose a more gradual exit, allowing Carter to leave with some closure and dignity? Soap operas tend to be unpredictable, and with B&B's history of dramatic exits and returns, anything is possible. Perhaps Carter will choose to leave Los Angeles and start a new chapter elsewhere, away from the glamorous world of the Forresters and Logans. Or maybe he'll receive a more permanent position outside the world of Forrester Creations, signaling a shift in his priorities. Whatever the outcome, it's clear that The Bold and the Beautiful would be hard-pressed to find a replacement for the character of Carter Walton. Whether he leaves voluntarily or is written off the show, his presence has certainly left a lasting impact on the B&B landscape. Final thoughts. As of now, there has been no official confirmation of Carter Walton's departure from The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans will have to wait and see what unfolds in the coming months as the storylines continue to evolve. Whether he stays or goes, Lawrence St. Victor's portrayal of Carter has certainly earned a place in the hearts of fans. His character has been a key player in the soap's rich tapestry, and no matter the outcome, Carter's impact on the bold and the beautiful will not be easily forgotten. Until then, fans can continue to speculate, hope, and watch as the drama unfolds on the screen. The question remains, will Carter Walton leave? Only time will tell. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan's lost her marbles, but what's Carter's excuse? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence Street Victor, will have to face the music next week on the CBS soap. Now that Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, exposed their big takeover, there will be repercussions. Hope can be redeemed, but will Carter be blacklisted from Los Angeles after the dust settles? Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers ahead. Hope Logan's mental health has been deteriorating on B&B for nearly a year. Even Dr. Finn, Tanner Novlin, and Dr. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, have commented on the fact that Hope needs help. Rumor has it there could be an intervention coming soon for Brooke's daughter. In the past year on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope cheated on her husband, romanced her former stalker Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, kissed Steffi's husband, and then hooked up with Carter and tried to steal Forrester creations. She has left a trail of bad decisions and strange behavior, and it won't be hard to prove she wasn't in her right mind after Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, fired her. Rumor has it the B&B writers have a big mental health storyline lined up for Hope Logan, and her shenanigans with Carter Walton could land her in a mental hospital if she isn't careful. Regardless, Hope's illness will get her out of the big Forrester Creations takeover. But what is Carter Walton's excuse? Carter Walton has always been a stand-up and loyal guy on Bold and Beautiful. Viewers have often clamored for him to have more screen time on the daytime soap. They probably didn't mean as a villain, though. Carter won't have any friends left in Los Angeles when the truth comes out, and he doesn't have a get-out-of-jail-free card like Hope Logan does. Where will Carter work? It's safe to say he's done at Forrester Creations. Could his takeover even land him in prison? Are you hating the fact that the soap writers made Carter the new bad guy? In the glamorous, drama-laden world of The Bold and the Beautiful, where love, betrayal, and power shape the fate of its characters, it's not uncommon for emotions to run high. But right now, Hope Logan is teetering on the edge of losing control. And if you ask some of her closest allies, she might just have lost her marbles completely. But just when it seems like Hope is on the verge of total meltdown, there's another question on everyone's lips. What's Carter Walton's excuse? Hope Logan, the heartbroken visionary. Hope Logan has always been seen as the sweet, kind-hearted, and determined member of the Logan family, admired for her strong sense of morality and her unwavering commitment to her family and career. As the daughter of Brooke Logan, she was born into a legacy of beauty, glamour, and scandal. She had always hoped to live up to the family name, trying to balance her work at Hope for the future with her role as a loving wife and mother. However, it's safe to say that things haven't gone exactly as planned. Hope's current emotional turmoil stems from a series of disastrous events. First, there was her estranged relationship with her husband, Liam Spencer. While they had a passionate love story, the constant back and forth over Steffi and the ever-present tension in their marriage eventually led to a seismic shift. Despite their attempts to reconcile, Hope's feelings for Liam seemed to be fading. overshadowed by the fact that he couldn't seem to make up his mind between her and Steffi Forrester. The constant emotional roller coaster left Hope feeling unfulfilled, desperate for something more. But that wasn't all. A secret romance with Thomas Forrester, one that has shocked both fans and characters, became the cherry on top of Hope's emotional descent. Thomas, the dark, complicated designer whose past mistakes have haunted him, has proven to be both a source of comfort and chaos for Hope. Despite all the red flags, their connection grew stronger, and Hope found herself swept up in a whirlwind that led to a series of poor choices. This emotional confusion, this desperate attempt for stability and affection, has led Hope to the brink of losing herself. To say that Hope Logan has lost her marbles might not be far from the truth. She's been so consumed by her emotional turmoil that she is willing to throw caution to the wind, even if it means disregarding her family, her career, and her own happiness in the process. Her behavior has shocked even her closest friends, who have tried in vain to pull her back from the edge. To make matters worse, her desperation has resulted in a strained relationship with her mother, Brooke, who has always been a guiding force in her life. Brooke's disapproval of Hope's relationship with Thomas has added fuel to the fire, pushing Hope further into a state of emotional chaos. Enter Carter Walton, the man with a reputation. While Hope is spiraling, Carter Walton's storyline has been equally as complex. As the ever-loyal professional attorney at Forrester Creations, Carter has always carried himself with dignity and control. But just like Hope, his life is being torn apart by his own actions and poor choices. The difference between them? Carter is far more composed on the outside, but that doesn't mean his decisions are any less controversial. Carter's biggest dilemma? His relationship with Katie Logan. After his failed engagement to Quinn Forrester, Carter seemed to find solace in Katie's arms. The two have had a solid, albeit tumultuous, romance. Katie, the strong, level-headed Logan sister, has always been a beacon of reason, but Carter's internal conflict has made it difficult for him to truly commit to their relationship. Between his lingering feelings for Quinn and his inherent guilt about how his relationships have unfolded, Carter has been battling himself just as much as he's been battling others. But Carter's biggest mistake? His complicity in the ongoing emotional entanglement with Hope. While many assumed that Carter would be the voice of reason, urging Hope to think things through before making rash decisions, he instead has found himself falling into the chaos. His involvement with Hope, despite knowing how destructive her relationship with Thomas could be, speaks volumes about Carter's own inner conflict. Has he become another enabler of Hope's poor choices, or is he simply lost in his own personal battle, choosing to numb the pain of his own mistakes by getting wrapped up in the drama? Hope's downward spiral. What happens next? It's clear that Hope has lost control, but the real question is, where does she go from here? Will she finally hit rock bottom, or is she destined to continue her path of emotional self-destruction? The risk for Hope is high. She's already lost her marriage, and her family is on the brink of collapse. But more than that, she has lost sight of who she truly is. Her identity has become increasingly tied to her need for validation, whether it comes from Liam, Thomas, or anyone who will offer her the affection she craves. Hope's crisis may well be the catalyst for a deeper character transformation. Will she find her way back to her roots, reconnecting with the values that once made her a beacon of strength in the Logan family? Or will she continue to spiral, losing herself entirely to the web of emotional manipulation and poor choices that seem to define her current reality? Carter's choice, the unspoken truth. Carter's role in all of this is not to be overlooked. His excuse for his actions is not as simple as a lack of judgment. Carter's emotional baggage, his own history of failed relationships and guilt, has clouded his ability to make clear ethical decisions. His feelings for both Katie and Quinn showed just how torn he truly is. But deep down, does he have the emotional strength to break free from the destructive patterns that seem to have overtaken his life? Or is he simply a man caught up in the wave of chaos created by others, unable to make a clean break? Perhaps Carter's greatest excuse is the fact that, like Hope, he's desperately searching for something, anything, to fill the void in his heart. But like all great soap opera characters, the true path to redemption is rarely a straight line. In the end, will Carter be the voice of reason Hope needs, or will he continue to sink further into the web of drama alongside her? A reckoning on the horizon. With Hope's future uncertain and Carter's emotional turmoil at an all-time high, The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for a series of shocking revelations and decisions. For Hope Logan, the question remains, can she pull herself together before it's too late, or will her descent into chaos have irreparable consequences? As for Carter, his journey may be just as tumultuous, but in the world of B&B, anything can happen. One thing is certain, both characters are headed for a reckoning, and it's sure to shake the very foundation of their lives, and perhaps the lives of everyone around them.